Ayush, ask ChatGPT. How can I know my friend is toxic?
ChatGPT मुझसे बोला कि गलती है तेरी.
So first is controlling tendencies. If your friend tries to control your choices, decision or actions, it can be a sign of toxicity.
That's you, bro. That's not fucking
No,
me.
it's not me.
That's fucking you. If I ask you कि 11 जाना है and then you say कि नहीं जाना है, I just let it be. ठीक है, I just let it be कि हाँ ठीक है नहीं जाना है. अगर मैं मना कर दूं, you will be like नहीं भाई जाना ही है भाई जाना है. That's you being controlling, bro. You are fucking toxic. अगर एक बंदी है तुम और तुम strap on पहन के अपना बंदा का गांड मार रहा है, that's an act of feminism.
That's not feminism.
That's you breaking the patriarchy somehow.
Isn't that gay?
Yo, welcome to the podcast, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, yo. So देख मेरे को यहाँ से चालू करना है. I saw something today. It's about pegging. Do you know what pegging is? Idea है तेरे को कुछ?
Pegging.
हाँ.
नहीं क्या मतलब क्या होता है इसमें?
So तेरे को एक आर्टिकल पढ़ के बताता हूँ.
Okay.
ठीक है. आज आई गेस 2 दिन पहले प्रॉब्ली वाइस इंडिया ने ये पोस्ट डाला था. It says in Instagram bro.
वो वाला स्लाइड होता है उसमें?
For sure slides है इसमें. कोट्स में लिखा हुआ है. Pegging dismantles society's traditional messaging of manhood and power. All too often, straight men are taught to equate penetration with masculinity. Therefore, their status as men is a narrative that gets squashed in this dynamic. When a cis-het woman allows herself to penetrate a man, she challenges that belief, especially since society has conditioned her to believe that she is only capable of being penetrated and not penetrating.
अरे बहनचोद.
So overall इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर एक बंदी है तुम और तुम डिल्डो पहन के स्ट्रैप ऑन पहन के अपना बंदा का गांड मार रहा है, that's an act of feminism.
That's
somehow.
not feminism. That's gay.
That's you breaking the patriarchy somehow.
Isn't that gay?
And well, it depends. A lot of people have this argument that since the dildo isn't a real thing, it's not like penis. So it goes. It isn't as much gay.
But the fact that it's a dildo in the shape of a penis and if you're fucking a guy, it's gay.
I mean, like people like to be licked at the assholes, right? Is that gay?
No, because you lick a ass in general.
What about a finger in the ass? Is that gay? Just a finger.
No, because you
so where do you fucking draw the line, bro?
When you draw a penis on an object and put it inside, that's gay.
Like draw an object? What do you mean draw?
Draw is like it's a shape of what is a dildo? It's in the shape of
It's just an artificial penis. It's not a real penis. It's not a guy fucking you. It's still your woman fucking you.
Yes.
Also, apparently, there's another slide in this which says Ray, a Mumbai-based professional dominatrix, has pegged a lot of powerful men. A trend she claimed has picked up post-pandemic. A lot of men now come with a request to be pegged. I'm talking about businessmen and celebrities too. In my conversations with some of them, I've been told they are tired of always being in charge. They are tired of carrying the burden of masculine expectations on their shoulders. In most cases, it's a kink they've been carrying around for years without an outlet. So apparently,
it takes a lot of effort to fuck than being fucked. So for a time उन लोग को वो वाले क्या रे.
But again, they could just be lying on the bed and let the girl ride. अगर आलस ही होता तो. I guess it's a kink. To be submissive.
हाँ नहीं वो तो फिर मैं तो अभी बोल रही है ऐसा but I would also be fucked. So it's my thing, like it's my as a fantasy.
You'd want to be pegged.
I don't know, pegged का पता नहीं, फिर मेरा अंदर से फिर वो मेरे को पता नहीं, उसमें पता नहीं, but I being the sub and the woman being the dominant, फिर वो शायद मेरा search history में भी पता चली जाएगा तुमको.
So I guess this starts as this कि I want to be submissive. चलो कुछ try करते हैं. And then the next thing you know you're pegged.
The next thing you know you're gay.
So वही मेरे को पता नहीं line कहाँ से. But this argument is really interesting to me that pegging your guy breaks patriarchy. What do you think about that? Because that's the most interesting thing that I've heard in this.
Again, now I'll go.
Also, your camera is this way, so just if you're facing that way, you're not gonna come into the cam.
ठीक है. इसमें देखना थोड़ा.
You don't have to like
Okay, ठीक है.
look at it, but still,
Okay, so ऐसे.
if you sit this way,
Oh नहीं, मेरा फिर लेफ्ट प्रोफाइल ज़्यादा अच्छा है ना. Okay, so it's how it will smash patriarchy. First, that's a question. And second, what is patriarchy? If you go on it, like look at the little definition of patriarchy.
yes, from what I know, patriarchy is basically the head of an organization or a family or whatever sort of hierarchical structure. The head is a male.
Okay,
That's patriarchy.
No, the literal definition we will search.
I mean, even if you go literally, how does it make a difference?
Oh, because it's okay. So it says the system of the society or government in which the father or the eldest. Okay, the system of the society or government in which men hold the power and women are largely excluded from it. So, how is pegging smashing patriarchy?
So the whole idea of patriarchy, or even like legally, it's more on the idea of masculinity itself rather than patriarchy. So the idea of masculinity is, as a guy, you need to be dominating. You're the one in control. Feminine is more towards chaos and masculine is more towards control. So if you're controlling in bed even, so which is a trait of being dominating, then you're more
that
masculine.
I understand, but that I understand.
So if
of
you
course.
get fucked in the ass, that basically makes you submissive
or being
and
molested.
you're not in control.
Or
so
you being
it basically objects the basic idea of masculinity as such. My thing is, I guess अगर तुम गांड मारा है कि पेट्रियार्की खत्म कर पा रहा है, why not?
But फिर हो जाता है कि वो तुम्हारा like I don't know, मेरे को
Well, this is really funny to me. I don't think कि गांड मारने से कुछ भी हो रहा है. ठीक है? I guess that's just a king.
But would you be
What?
fucked on ass? In ass? On ass क्या होता है?
Nah, I don't think so.
क्यों देखो तुम्हारा ऐसा इज्जत में लगेगा?
Nah, man, it must be painful, first of all. And secondly, I'm not as much interested in that.
Licking your ass?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
that
fine?
I could work with.
वर्क विद जबरदस्त ऐसा कि जस्ट जबरदस्ती कर रहे हैं. हाँ कर दो यार, गांड चाट लो, ऐसा तो नहीं आना चाहिए ना अंदर से तुमको कि अरे चटाओ. मतलब ये भी तो फिर वो भी हो गया. बट लाइक it should be it should come from within you, not just because कि you wanna smash the patriarchy or you wanna make feel good about someone. And it's sex. I don't I think, do you think sex is more a pleasure towards the man or woman, as in like whose pleasure is more important? Not important, but necessity.
I mean, neither of their pleasure is necessity as such.
Necessity as in like it's very less that a woman is coming.
Yeah, it's true that females have less orgasms and it's just their chemistry. That's how it works.
Have you realized this thing, like they say women fake orgasms, but I believe men also do fake orgasms.
No, man.
I did.
You faked orgasm.
Fake as in like it was not faked orgasms, but
how can you fake orgasms? Like
fake like as in like you are like
you come.
No, fake.
And that's your orgasm. You just have it once.
But when you are fucking also,
yeah,
you things get stimulated. Things ऐसा बात कर रहा. So things get stimulated.
ठीक है.
And you समझ गया. But so the while fucking, so you, it's not the orgasm end moment में ही आता है. बीच में भी तो आता है ना. So I believe that.
नहीं, so male orgasm is when you come, when you ejaculate, that's the orgasm. So females could have multiple orgasms, guys can't.
Okay.
So guys just have one orgasm and that's when they ejaculate.
But when you're fucking,
yeah,
yes, moaning is the word.
You moaned.
I didn't moan, but I was not feeling that much. I was talking about my last sex. I believe.
Okay.
It was not good. I know. Like I think girls should also work on their. I think what's the worst blowjob you ever had?
Worst blowjob.
Yes, the blowjob.
I've never had a bad blowjob.
Not blowjob, hand job, I would say.
I don't do hand jobs, bro.
But when she's like blowing you, मुंह घुसा देते हैं थोड़ा, like they do stuff with their hand.
No, I don't let them.
Yeah, let them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I just tell them I don't like that shit.
You don't like that shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you can have a blowjob, why do you want to have a hand job, bro?
जब तुमको नेसेसिटी हो जाता है, जब ऐसा हो जाता है कि यार करो यार जल्दी खत्म करो इसको,
अच्छा,
so tough हो जाता है.
Yeah, then you can have one. But personally, I don't even like hand jobs to start with. So if it's like a really weird situation where she can't give me a blowjob, I would be happy with a hand job, but I would not prefer it.
Last sex I had was the worst hand job I ever had. I was like, the way she was rubbing the cock, I was like, man, जो मिस्त्री लोग काम करते हैं ना, man, जो, and I was like, and I couldn't say that, and that's the thing कि I don't know, it's me, I guess, I don't know, but I can't really say a girl while I'm having sex that she is doing it all wrong. Like,
most of the people can't. Like guys can't do it. That's okay. But even girls can't do that. That's why fake orgasms
so
exist.
fake orgasm, but कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है like there are some instances where you can say something without being mean or without being that she has offended you or some way. You can also say like, try to do that, try to do this, go slow, go. I like, especially when it comes to hand job and the way she was doing it, it was so painful. जब क्योंकि the first instance I was like, क्योंकि ऐसे मेरे घर जब बन रहा था, काट का मिस्त्री लोग काम करते हैं ऐसे 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 and I was like फिर उसके बाद मैं बोला हो गया, and then let's kiss. Then I just ऐसा, when she was doing that, I started kissing her. And that's the thing, when someone blows you and then you go for a kiss, you don't.
I don't.
Achha.
That's gay, bro. That's gay as shit. You're tasting your own cum? That's the gayest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, when she blows you, and then what's your process then? Again, it depends on the process.
Girl blowed me in the car, and immediately after blowing me, she came close to kiss me, and I rejected her on the spot. I was like, nah, this can't happen. Then we stopped at a Panwadi or whatever. We took a bottle of water. मुँह तो कुर्ला किया उसने. And then we kissed, bro.
मेरे को फिर मैं भूल जाता 2 मिनट के लिए. फिर ये होता है, मैं भूल जाता, मैं honestly मैं फिर इतना
लगता है तेरे को वो सीन है कि जैसे तूने बोला, you can't even say कि you do this, try this, whatever. So you have a problem like communicating, or at least you think that the girl would be hurt or whatever, so let her do whatever she wants to do.
मैं फिर वो wants to do नहीं करता ना कि मैं क्यों hurt, what I do, I go in charge then. I go in charge and I do things, and she was like,
you be the fucking man.
फिलहाल मेरा वो आता है, उसको शर्म तो आएगा कि देखो कितना अच्छा से कर रहा है, मेरे को भी थोड़ा सा फिर भी कॉन मिस्त्री की तरह कर रहा था. and फिर मैं just ये बोल रहा था कि when she blowed you, not blowed you when you have not ejaculated, but the fact that she got you hard, and then you start kissing, and फिर बीच चौराहे में तुमको याद आता है छे मैं उतना ही वो मुंह में ले रहा है, then it's disgusting. जब बीच में तुम्हारा थॉट आता है, so वो थोड़ा सा अजीब होता है.
I don't do this, bro. My thing is simple. We make out, and then once things have started going down, I don't like kiss.
You don't kiss?
Yeah, that's done. That's now done.
Okay.
Let's just fucking have sex and get it over with. Because that shit's awkward, bro. I don't like kissing after she's just taken my dick and a whatever mouth.
But again, you are sucking her ass or her vagina, but you are disgusted with your own dick.
I mean, I don't suck vaginas, bro. How can you suck vaginas?
You lick vaginas. You lick vaginas, and then you're doing the same thing,
so
right? Here's the thing.
Yeah, so about that, as much as I could avoid licking vaginas, I do that.
Okay. क्यों?
Nah, I don't like that.
Vagina दिखने में तो सही नहीं है.
I don't like that.
हाँ, but तुम देखो ना, like that's the thing कि
I mean, I'm
Vagina
not
is a
opposed to it in a way that I'd never do it.
हाँ,
I'd probably do it.
but वो आ जाता है कि
But
वो
then
फिर
also it depends on the person, right? If it's someone
but
you're
vagina is
interested,
never pretty.
if it's someone you're like you like or whatever, then you'd be able to do it. If it's someone who's you're there for just one night, it's hard to
Get
like,
hard.
No, it's hard to lick the vagina.
It's hard to get even hard
Why
also.
are we fucking using vagina? Is there some scientific sort of language? Pussy, bro.
Vagina is
Vagina. Who the fuck uses that?
हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं vagina को?
Chooth.
नहीं okay, chooth is more sexy than pussy.
Truth is more sexy than pussy.
I don't know, but chooth बोल रहे. Have you had like sex chat in Hindi?
Sex chat in Hindi?
हाँ,
I've had.
मैंने कभी नहीं किया. मेरे से होता ही नहीं है.
हाँ,
मेरे को जब भी बोलते आए कुछ ऐसा मेरे को गाली लगता है हट तुम्हारी माँ की चूत
it's fun. मेरे को लगता है sex is all about transgressions. The more
जाते मतलब समझ आ गया ना ऐसा.
Yeah. So transgression is anything that's not accepted by the society. It's sort of कि तो society की से हटकर कुछ नीच काम कर रहा है.
That's why gay sex was also fun when it was
Yeah, probably when it was illegal.
like yeah.
And Louis C.K. someone had this joke, right? Okay, like there's no fun in gay sex anymore. You can just have it in your hotel room.
No, but when it comes to someone is prohibiting something, then it's more fun. Same goes for with comedy also. If you look at it, that you can't do rape jokes, but now it's or rape jokes or any jokes. You can't make jokes about something XYZ. Now it's more fun to make joke about that because how smart you can get. Dave Chappelle does every joke जो हम लोग बोलते हैं कि मत करो, and then he gets away every time. And उसके बाद
I mean, he didn't get away. Like the trans people were really aggravated by his jokes.
But still, like
I mean, they were talking about canceling him.
You can't cancel Dave Chappelle just like you can't cancel Joe Rogan.
I mean, Joe Rogan, it's hard for sure.
But
Dave Chappelle, I still think you can get away with cancelling Dave Chappelle.
I don't think so. क्योंकि उसका एक तो he is so smart and the way he delivers the joke, you can't. Sometimes you can catch कि जब ने वो directly बोल देता है कि ऐसा. There was a joke he was talking about the pronouncing and like. Someone said him, Dave, they're looking for you. And he said, oh my God, when you say they, is it one person or so,
bro, there's this amazing pronoun joke by Ricky Gervais. So Ricky Gervais says, I like the time when there were like women who were not like this. And then it says, like what? And then it says, a woman with penises and beards. And then it says, let him use the loo. It's like, not fucking him, it's her. Like, but he has a penis. It's her penis. What if he rapes me?
What if
she rapes me? Bro.
Ricky Gervais is again a smart comedian. I mean,
Ricky Gervais is a smart comedian and a great writer.
A great writer, yeah.
Great
but I don't know. I think again I find Louis more great of a writer than Ricky Gervais.
I mean, Louis C.K., Ricky Gervais, these are really good writers. Apart from just being comedians, like even as a comedian, you write your jokes. But writing something that's episodic in nature and that's like a series, like Louis C.K. did with Louis, or there's this other show, I don't recall the name of it, but it's about two brothers who are running a bar. And then what Ricky Gervais did with Afterlife.
Afterlife is very commendable because it's not comedy, and you just really.
I mean, you could clearly see Ricky Gervais in it, but then there's this emotional aspect to it too, which is like shocking that Ricky Gervais could pull off that. So that's really interesting. Like, what else are you watching these days?
हाँ क्या देख रहा है मैं तुम्हारा बहन last तुम्हारा I was watching I watched Geely Pucci yesterday. I watched और क्या देख रहा था? I was watching Wonka Wise this Days of Being Wild. And yeah, गिली पूची देखा. गिली पूची मेरे को काफी मजेदार लगा.
गीली पूची
ना वो
मतलब वो सेगमेंट का नाम है?
हाँ वो
या
सेगमेंट
फिर
का वही
पूरे फिल्म का नाम वही है?
फिल्म का नाम नहीं पूरे फिल्म का नाम क्या था पता नहीं. मैंने जस्ट गिली पूची वाला देखा जो
अच्छा.
ऐसा ये नीरज खेवान का था. हाँ तो वॉच इट.
कैसी लगी तेरे को?
मेरे को तो मजा आया. मेरे को लगा नहीं था कि आई कुड रिलेट टू इट बिकॉज आई कम फ्रॉम ऐसा प्रिविलेज कास्ट क्लास एंड मेरे को कभी ऐसा ये सब देखा नहीं मेरे आंखों के सामने होते हुए अबाउट कास्ट अबाउट everything I just see on TV and in general also मेरे को कुछ खास मालूम नहीं but I thought कि I would not relate to it but again Neeraj Khewan did it brilliantly. And
cast as a it's not a trope but cast as a underlying topic उसके ज़्यादातर फिल्मों में है. like मसान में it was there.
हाँ
and then गीली पूची में है.
बट वही सीन है ना कि कभी आई कांट रिमेम्बर कोई कास्ट दिखाया था एंड आई डिडंट लाइक इट बट आई डोंट नो ये सब टॉपिक जब हो जाता है अबाउट कास्ट अबाउट वुमेन अबाउट को पीपल देयर कम्स अ पॉइंट वेयर यू बिकम टू प्रीची वेयर यू लुक when you're writing also them you're just looking up to them and it's not a problem but when you're writing while looking up to them then it becomes a bit कि देखो उनको देखो.
I mean you're not looking up to them but rather you're pitying them.
Sorry?
You're pitying them.
Yeah, pitying them exactly that's the word. कि when you're pitying them you're looking in from that lens कि अरे इनको बचाना पड़ेगा मैं हूँ वहनचोद परमात्मा इनका मैं बचाऊंगा. Then I guess कि वो फिर मज़ा नहीं आता फिर एज सच. मेरे को वो जॉनरा पसंद है. मेरे को वो वाला जॉनरा भी मतलब कुछ खास लगता नहीं है कि where you are coming out of an age drama like coming out of the closet when people I don't know it's good but again कि core movies में भी I would like Xavier Dolan, Luca Guadagnino or let's say Portrait of the Lady on Fire and what is the movie and Then We Dance. ये सब movie में where it's not about their identity. The whole movie is not around. It's a part of them, but it's not that only. So yeah.
Let's talk about your movie, bro.
My movie, yes.
So we just shot a film.
Yes.
What was I?
Huh?
What was my position in the film?
You were
what was the post?
AD.
I was the AD.
Yes.
I'd like to call it creative director.
तो फिर तुम
If I don't get the credit, I would fucking ban it, bro.
ban it. Yes, you were the creative director, and it was.
How was that experience? Let's talk about that.
It was. I don't know how to. I can't say I was so in love with. This is the first time directing. Okay, it was the first time directing, and I have wrote brilliant things. Brilliant things, nahi. I have wrote several things, and but I don't know. The process was very interesting, and I guess. It was fun. It was fun when it ended. But it's I guess directing for me. I guess it's more fun in retrospect. Now I want to do another movie. But while it was going, it was first day was अंचो क्या हो रहा है समझ में नहीं आ रहा. कौन कहाँ जा रहा है क्या नहीं हो रहा है and like and I was shooting at my place. I was the director, spot दादा, फिर कपड़ा दे दो, रोटी खिला दो, मम्मी को बोलो कि सिगरेट नहीं फूक रहा है, ये लोग कैसे सिगरेट फूक रहा है, फिर बाप को बोलो कि बाप यहाँ मत आओ, फिर कुत्ता को बाहर निकालो, ये सब. So that was everything. So it was fun.
So what did you rather prefer, directing or writing?
I don't know. I right now I want to direct another movie. And I guess it's that, right? Ki I don't know. I will be in that position where I will be in a set and I will be liking it so much. वो position नहीं आएगा मेरा जिंदगी में. I will still be suffering there, but it will be more interesting. I will choose that suffering. And it's not that कि मेरे को मजा आ रहा है, ऐसा नहीं हो रहा. It's just कि
I don't think किसी को भी मजा आता होगा set पे as a director whatever. इतना टेंशन होता होगा ना whatever कि ये नहीं हो रहा, वो नहीं हो रहा, मजा किसको आ रहा है उस चीज में?
Also, this is the
I am
interesting thing.
sure बीच में कुछ हो जाता होगा जिसमें मजा आता होगा,
I
but
think-
mostly not.
I think that's the thing. दो चीज है कि if your answer is like कि the experience of it, the way of the question is experience of it. One thing which I have learned, and I guess all the masters and be it Tarantino or everyone who talks about do a movie, you would learn. You will be doing. You will be in your film school. It's a film school, and I have made my first movie, and I feel like I've graduated from a film school. I've learned in a small span. I've learned so many things about what it what it likes to be in the set and how things. ये मेरा वो नहीं है ना बेंचो, मेरा ऐसा बचपन में मेरे को ऐसा बाइसिकल टिप्स तो नहीं गया, मैं तो धूम धूम में नाच रहा है,
तेरे को किसी ने आके सुपर 8 mm कैमरा भी नहीं दिया तेरे
कोई नहीं
बर्थडे
दिया.
पे.
एंड ऑल्सो मेरा जो इतना भी नॉलेज है सिनेमा का वो तो बेंचो आफ्टर 12th है. मेरे को तो ये तो मैं तो सिनेमा में था ही नहीं भाई, मैं तो नाच रहा है.
लॉट ऑफ पीपल वुड आर्ग्यू कि तू अभी भी नहीं है.
बट ठीक है, वो फिर एडिटेबल में है, क्या पता मैं भी एग्री कर जाए. बट इट्स दैट कि
मेरे को याद है तूने मेरे को बोला था कि अगर द मूवी टर्न्स आउट टू बी गुड इट वुड बी अ फिल्म बाय स्वराज कोलिता. If the movie turns out to be bad, a film by Swaraj Kalita, शुभम पारिक, आयुष.
ये मेरे को पहले लगता था कि यार इतना ऐसे कैसे कर सकते हो यार, डायरेक्ट फिल्म बाय ऐसे डायरेक्टर कैसे रखते हैं, सो पूरा टीम का कंट्रीब्यूशन है. नाउ आई थिंक कि सही बात है, बहुत सही बात है
यार ब्रो, सही बात है. फिल्म स्पेसिफिकली इज अ डायरेक्टर्स मीडियम, लोग बोलते भी है, एंड विद इट दिस एक्सपीरियंस मेरे को लगता है दैट्स ट्रू यार.
इट्स वेरी ट्रू.
हाँ, इट्स लाइक एनिमेटेड फिल्म्स के बारे में लोग बोलते हैं इट्स एन एडिटर्स मीडियम.
ओके,
व्हिच इज यूनिक.
हाँ.
And theater के बारे में तो चल सबको पता ही, it's an actor's medium or whatever. But
also,
animation, that I was shocked. Like it's an editor's medium.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Also about the movie, the process of the movie was so. I like the process more than I don't know. I would like the final output also. It's because I would be. Whatever this movie turns out to be, I would be very grateful for everything that happened. Like right from writing it, right from people who have worked in it. I don't know what they saw. I don't know how they trusted, but I'm very grateful for the team I've worked with, because it's. You can't expect जिसमें एक पहला मूवी है, कोई ब्लैक मैजिक दे रहा है, कोई शूट कर रहा है, और no one charged. It is a movie जो बिना पैसों से बना है. And हाँ, I'm very grateful for whatever happened.
You're grateful for everyone?
Yes.
Like everyone involved?
फिर वो no.
But do you want to get there?
No, I don't want to get there. But let's see. But वो भी देखो ना, ये जितना भी तुम मतलब कि जितना भी लोगों ने खराब भी काम किया इसमें, but they were trying. and घटिया ट्राई भी कर सकते हैं कोई, इसमें कोई बड़ा बात नहीं है. बट कि हाँ,
इवेंचुअली यार सब डायरेक्टर पे ही आता है, because डिसीजन उसी का.
डिसीजन तो फिर
बट ठीक है, जो भी कॉन्स्टेंट्स की वजह से जो भी कैसे भी टर्न आउट करे, इट्स गुड. आई एम एक्साइटेड.
You were excited
for the film because
I'm not.
अभी it's probably in the editing stage. कितना दिन लगता है तेरे को
एडिटिंग में?
नहीं मतलब तेरे को क्या लगता है कब तक रेडी हो जाएगी?
मेरे को तो मेरा बर्थडे में रिलीज करना है, I was thinking, which is 3rd July. 3rd July. मैसेज कर लेना बिना ये मैच के, पार्टी कब देगा. हाँ, so I was thinking कि 3rd July तक अगर कर सके बेंचो स्क्रीनिंग तो फिर इट्स लाइक वो वाला मूवी भी नहीं है ना बेंचो, मैं सबको ऐसा माँ बाप को बुला के देखो कि ये बनाया तुम्हारा बेटा. बट इट्स
माँ बाप तेरे काफी इन्वॉल्व है वैसे.
वो मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता, मेरे को कंप्लेन करना अच्छा लगता है. मेरे को ये रियलाइज हुआ कि
मेरे को कंप्लेन से ज्यादा क्या सीन होता है पता है, कि घर वाले अगर इन्वॉल्व हो जाते हैं, लाइक हाँ बेटा दिखाओ क्या बना रहे हो. लाइक दिखाने लायक है ही नहीं यार, कैसे दिखाओ.
और मेरे को ये भी याद है कि शूट कर रहे थे, बाप का इन्वॉल्वमेंट था कुछ, मतलब बाप बाहर था, बाप वाज कोऑपरेटिंग, बट वहाँ पे उसमें नहीं आया था, सेट पे नहीं आया. फिर दरवाज़ा भी बंद था. एक सीन ही बाप आया जहाँ पे मेरे दोनों एक्टर्स पूरा बेयर बॉडी है, एक चद्दर के नीचे सोए हुए है, और मेरा बाप थोड़ा सा ऐसा होमोफोबिक इंसान है, एंड ही इज अ वेरी गुड पर्सन, ओके, ही इज अ वेरी गुड पर्सन, तूने मिला हुआ है, बट वो है कि तुम वो समाज का बंदो ऐसे डायरेक्ट तुम नहीं बोल सकते
होमोफोबिक
है होमोफोबिक, ऐसा आउटराइट नहीं है, बट अंदर ही अंदर है। मेरा फैमिली सारे लोग,
ठीक है, मेरे को क्या लगता है पता है, होमोफोबिया के बारे में लोग इतना बोलते हैं, लगता है जो न्यूअर जनरेशन है, ऑफ कोर्स देयर आर होमोफोब्स इन द न्यूअर जनरेशन, व्हाटएवर, जेन जी, जेन एक्स में भी कुछ तो होंगे ही, जेन एक्स नहीं, जो भी जेन जी के पहले मिलेनियल्स में कुछ तो होंगे, बट देन मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल आर नॉट, ठीक है, एक दो कोई ऐसे आयुष की तरह निकल जाते हैं, वो अलग बात है,
होमोफोबिया है,
मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल आर नॉट।
सो इट्स, I would disagree.
Like in the Gen Z,
yes,
you think the majority is homophobic?
Majority तो फिर वो 50% पे 80% में वो abrupt हो जाएगा, but I think a lot of them are, they are homophobic.
मैंने तो जहाँ तक देखा है,
but वो होमोफोबिया का भी वो है ना कि it's a weird word that you are homophobic, डरते नहीं है उससे कि अरे व्यंजन क्या कर रहा है, ये डरते नहीं है, बट वो hatred है अभी भी।
हेटरेड मैं नहीं कहूँगा, बट रादर इट्स लुक डाउन अपॉन कि हाँ ठीक है, अगर तुम होमोफोबिक है, होमोफोबिक नहीं, अगर तुम गे है, तुम गे है, तो जस्ट डू योर ओन थिंग, मेरे साथ इन्वॉल्व मत हो, उनको नॉर्मली ट्रीट नहीं करा जाता, बट आई डोंट थिंक ब्रो जेनजी में ये दिक्कत है मेजरली,
कोई भी जेनजी में बहुत है, क्योंकि सीन ये होता है ना, जेनजी के पास तो कोई भी इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट उठा लेना जहाँ पे they're talking about queer people, they're talking about any topic, it can be a two guy or two woman doing normal stuffs, जो कि कोई भी, तो वो ये वर्ड एकदम पसंद नहीं है, तो मैं कोई ऑल्टरनेट वुमन, सिस वुमन एकदम पसंद नहीं है, वर्ड ही पसंद नहीं है। सो हेट्रोसेक्सुअल जो भी बंदे हैं, जो भी नॉर्मल वो लोग करेंगे, तो देयर कमेंट्स आर वेरी मतलब कि
क्या हेट्रोसेक्सुअल लोग कुछ भी कर रहे हैं,
हेट्रोसेक्सुअल लोग नहीं, मतलब कि जो चीज़ एक नॉर्मल हेट्रोसेक्सुअल कपल्स कर रहे हैं, वही चीज़ अगर दो बंदे या फिर दो बंदियां करेंगे, तो कमेंट सेक्शन में बहुत घटिया चीज़ होता है, घटिया the words they use, the sentences they use is kind of like you could see कि अच्छा ये लोग थोड़ा सा मतलब they are looking down and like they are making jokes on them, and it's more on when there is let's say कि,
but how do you know कि ये Gen Z वाले ही हैं जो जोक्स बना रहे हैं,
हाँ
जो जोक्स बना रहे हैं, जो बिकॉज मेरे को लगता है मोस्टली वो अंकल्स होंगे जो
अंकल लोग का शक्ल भी तो ऐसा, तो मैं ऐसा पैंट हाफ पैंट पहन के ऐसा अंकल लोग तो ना बोले,
शक्ल पूरी तो दिखती भी नहीं है यार किसी का प्रोफाइल,
you could see, but you could see
in my experience, मैं जितने लोगों के साथ हैंग आउट करता हूँ,
नॉर्थ ईस्ट क्रॉनिकल्स या फिर जितना भी G+, जहाँ पे भी वो लोग को पीपल या फिर जो भी ऐसा भैया को पीपल के बारे में वो लोग पोस्ट करते हैं, look at the comments bro, look at the comments, there is, and it's coming from Gen Z, which I believe कि I don't know कम हो रहा है या फिर क्या हो रहा है पता नहीं, but
because my whole idea was कि अच्छा this is a age problem, like most of the Gen Zs are not homophobic, and if it's a age problem, it's just a problem that you should wait it out. Like most of the people would be dead and then there would be no homophobia, but you're saying like even Gen Z people are mostly homophobic.
Mostly नहीं बोले, mostly मैं नहीं बोले,
so that's the thing, no, कि मेरे को लगता है the majority is the thing, like of course आज से 100 साल बाद भी there would be someone who's homophobic probably,
of course,
but the majority would be okay with it.
हाँ यस, क्योंकि और भी चीजें दिक्कत आ जाएगी, सांस नहीं आ रहा तो बहनचोद क्या अभी
सांस क्या बहनचोद AI ने माँ चोद रखी है
मेरे को कोई दिक्कत नहीं है ऐसे, मेरे को कोई दिक्कत नहीं,
मेरे को भी दिक्कत नहीं है, बढ़िया चीज़ है भाई,
बढ़िया चीज़ है,
मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि eventually people would have problems with it अगर it goes out of hand.
हाँ,
but whatever, so like you were talking about your father,
yes,
and you were saying कि he's sort of homophobic,
yes,
and not just your father but probably your mother and your brother too. So won't it be a good idea if you take them to the Pride Walk this month?
नहीं मैं चेंज नहीं करता लोगों को,
and that would be interesting, right?
Interesting, but scene
I don't want to see कि वो किस तरीके से react करता है,
वो they are not like ऐसा कि बेंचोद मार डालो सब लोग, you gay I kill you ऐसा नहीं है, it's just that कि they are homophobic. They don't do nothing about it. And the movie I shot was about one of the there were it is about queer characters, and one of the actors was gay. Not was gay, he is still gay. ऐसा नहीं मूवी के बाद हो गया,
से मिलने के बाद दिमाग चेंज कर
लिया, लेकिन मूवी के बाद ऐसा अगर होता है गे बनना तो बनना ही नहीं है मेरे को. तो बट हाँ, so he's still gay, and like the way my father or my mother or my brother treated them on the house, it was there's nothing about it.
And it would still be interesting, right, कि उनको अगर प्राइड वॉक में लेके जाए, what would their reaction be? Because
they would not go.
It would be interesting.
They would not go. और मैं बहन जो वो वाला तो है नहीं कि मैं अपना बाप को ऐसा बैठ के समझा रहे LGBTQ+ ये चाहे मैं चल रोटी नहीं देगा नेक्स्ट दिन मेरे को.
ऐसे कौन समझाता भाई वैसे?
अरे क्या बात कर रहे हो तुम, लाइक there are people like कि जो ऐसा
अपने माँ बाप को ये समझाता है.
हाँ, like there's this girl I met. बहन चो ये बम्बल्स खोल रहे हैं हम लोग का, but so there's this girl I met. She told me this incident. We were talking over phone, and she said that कि and मैं when I was talking, I just said कि तुम्हारा बाप भी homophobic है क्या, ऐसा टाइप का कुछ टॉपिक है. And then she said कि no they are very inclusive. वो तो मेरे को खुद आके पूछते हैं कि what is this LGBTQ+, and फिर मैं उन लोग को समझा देता है, and they are so much interested in this कि they want to be inclusive. I was like, बहन शो कैसा बाप पाला है तुम. लेकिन it's not even that कि तुम उन लोग को educate कर रहे हो, but मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता. फिर then she went on and like say like also, and she also my father is a feminist, and मेरा जो ऐसा मिडिल क्लास दिमाग जो है ना जो तुम जैसे लोगों के साथ भरा हुआ है, मेरा बाप, मेरा अपब्रिंगिंग जो हुआ, मेरे को ऐसा बाप कैसे होता है मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता. मैं
मतलब ये कहीं से मानने की बात नहीं है कि किसी का बाप फेमिनिस्ट हो सकता है भाई.
फेमस बिल बर जोक, राइट, कि नो मैन who have been raised right is a feminist. so
and that's true. Like probably
I don't know, ऐसा
I mean यार चल ठीक है, we could be, ठीक है, we want pussy sometimes, we could be feminists. Yes. That's okay.
All we want the bill scattered, we want can be feminists.
Yeah. बट बाप को क्या जरूरत है?
मैं तो ऐसा सीन है ना कि मैं जैसे कि मेरा बाप अगर इमेजिन, जैसे कि तुम्हारा भी अगर तुमको कोई बोले बाप, तो मैं इमेजिन कर तुम्हारा बाप कैसा है, एंड देन यू इमेजिन द सारा बाप ऐसा ही होगा. और मैं अपना बाप को इमेजिन नहीं कर सकता कि बाप मेरे को ऐसा मुंह से फेमिनिज्म निकले. एंड शी went on and she was like feminism, and she was talking about it. I was like हाँ ठीक है feminism, and मेरा तो पहले बर्दाश्त नहीं हुआ. And then we met and like आयुष man चोद अभी साउंड दे रहा है ये यहाँ पे. हाँ, so then we met and she started talking about like कि ऐसा बात हो गया. एंड फिर वो आई, एंड मेरा दोस्त मदर चौथ वो मेरे को जैसे हाइप कर दिया कि ब्रो यू शुड गो ऑन अ डेट विथ हर. शी इज, मैं उसको पूछा ऐसा कि कैसा है, दिखने में ऐसा ही है या फिर कुछ बदलाव आ जाता है?
दिखने में कहाँ मिला था, ऑनलाइन?
तो ये बोल नहीं सकता ये, तो फिर मेरे को मदर चौथ देख देगा.
अच्छा ठीक है.
हाँ, so फिर आई we just and she came and like मेरा दोस्त बोल के रखा है कि सही में मतलब कि इन पर्सन ज़्यादा सही है दिखने में.
माल है भाई,
ऐसा ही बोला, ऐसा यही टोन में माल है भाई ऐसा करके. मैं बोला ठीक है, माल से मिलने में हम लोग को क्या दिक्कत है. तो गए हम, बैठे हुए, फिर वो आई, फिर देखा वो जेठालाल का एपिसोड देखा तुम, जहाँ पे वो ऐसा बोलते हैं कि ये तारक मेहता को ऐसा एक लड़की पकड़ लेती है, और फिर वो बोलते हैं कि जेठालाल को बोलता है कि सब लोग इर्द गिर्द बहुत लोग हैं. फिर जेठालाल आगे बोलते हैं कि क्या हुआ. फिर वो बंदी बोलती है ये बंदा छुप छुप के खूबसूरत लड़की की फोटो खींच रही थी. फिर जेठालाल बोलता है कौन है इस खूबसूरत लड़की यहाँ पे. एंड इट एग्जैक्टली हैपेंड लाइक दैट. एंड शी एंटर्ड, एंड आई एम नॉट बीइंग दैट एज कि अरे बेंचोद मैं सुंदर होना चाहिए, वो होना चाहिए. मेरे को कोई दिक्कत नहीं, मैं जस्ट एक्नॉलेज कर रहा है कि तुम अगली है. मेरे को कोई दिक्कत नहीं है तुम्हारा अगलीनेस से. सो फिर बट मेरे को थोड़ा सा ऐसा
दिक्कत नहीं है, बट आई वुड लाइक टेक इट दैट राइट कि अगर तुम किस तरीके से दिखते हो उस तरीके से मैं तुम्हें ट्रीट करूंगा. मेरे को बता दो पहले अच्छे से.
बता दो से भी नहीं, मेरा तो वो सीन है ना कि जब तुम अगली है, तुम काला है, तुम मोटा है, तुम गोरा है, जो भी है तुम, मेरे को उससे मतलब मैं एक्नॉलेज करेगा वो कि अरे तुम मोटी हो,
ठीक है,
मैं बोलेगा तुम मोटी हो, मैं सोचेगा तुम मोटी हो, बट तुम जो मोटी हो उससे मेरा
that would definitely change the way you treat them, right?
oh no
For sure.
no मेरा तो वो अलग सीन है ना, मैं तुम फिर उसमें
I mean, you'd not be interested in them sexually then, probably.
Depends again. मैं हर
We'll talk about ugly people specifically. If somebody is ugly, you find them ugly.
Okay, ugly,
They're
एकदम
not ugly. They're
Okay.
like, a lot of people are like
बहुत
ugly.
लोग,
Like you could, like most of the people would come to consensus that they are ugly. A lot of people are like ugly for someone, average for someone. So if you think somebody is ugly, you'd probably not be interested in them sexually,
I would
right?
fuck them, but I would not be in a relationship.
Fuck ugly bitches.
It's that thing when like कभी तुम जाते हैं porn में, you know she is ugly, but still you masturbate. ऐसा नहीं होता. Ugly people, and I don't know, it's a fetish or something, like fucking ugly people.
I mean, यार हर चीज फेटिश हो सकती है, पता है? Everything that's transgressive enough, that's like कि ये काम नहीं होना चाहिए या नहीं करना
But
चाहिए.
तेरे को ऐसा नहीं होता कि बेंच तुम
Everything that is that way.
Specifically talking about porn. Okay. Sometimes you choose एकदम, let's say a massive boob. I don't find it attractive, a massive bencho, that's a pod. But some people really they are into it. But it's not let's say कि it's not pretty, but there's something in it they see and they masturbate. So yeah, I don't know if it's a fetish or not, but I don't know. It's
Massive boobs, I get it, bro. That's a normal thing. That's not like a kink as such. Kink, it's probably something that's out of the norm. Massive boobs are norm.
मैसिव, एक तो मैसिव बूब्स होते हैं, एक तो यू नो सम कुछ किया है इसके साथ, कोई 5-6 इंजेक्शन मारा है इसमें, सो यू नो इट्स परफेक्टली राउंड एंड इट्स नॉट इवन what is the word,
it's fake, you know.
It's fake, you know it, and still people find them attractive.
I mean, I still get it, because boobs are the norm. But then there are fetishes like feet. There are fetishes like you said, fucking ugly people just for the sake of fucking ugly people. And stuff like that.
But मेरा वो so I would fuck ugly people, and it's not about
as a fetish or what?
loneliness भी हो सकता है क्या? नहीं like I don't know, fetish और पता नहीं, like but कहा था हम लोग, क्या बोल रहा था मैं, हाँ she came and मेरे को लगा कि कूद जाए, but then मैं नहीं कूदा, फिर मैं सोचता कि now I have nothing to lose. I was like कि अच्छा, and also when someone is ugly, you suddenly all your guards are down. मैं कुछ भी बात कर सकता हूँ.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
फिर she came and then फिर also it's very interesting ना कि beauty is such a, not beauty as such, people
firstly come close to the mic,
okay,
and don't do that shit, bro.
क्या shit?
ये
क्या ये
हाथ ऊपर कर, क्या ये
बोतल है?
हाँ, ये मत कर.
अच्छा ठीक है. सो दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग कि कोई तुमको ये चीज नोटिस किया तुम, कोई लोग दूर से सुंदर लगता है, पास होता है तो घटिया लगता है, कोई लोग सामने से अच्छा लगता है, दूर से अच्छा नहीं लगता.
नहीं, ये चीज मैंने कभी नहीं देखी कि सामने से अच्छा लगता है.
कोई लोग ऐसा होता है कि जैसे कि तुम उन लोग को पहले वो लोग अगली आ जाता है, अगली दिखता है तुमको, फिर तुम लोग थोड़ा टाइम देखो ना उनको अच्छे से, देन यू वुड लाइक कि हाँ चलो ठीक है.
ऐसे
ऐसे होता है, मेरे साथ तो होता है. कभी कभी उल्टा भी होता है कि पेपर अच्छा है कुछ, फिर तुम देखते रहो, मजा नहीं.
हाँ, ये होता है फॉर श्योर,
बट उल्टा भी
नॉट द अदर वे. मेरे साथ
it's just that कि then you, I guess it's like कि when you look someone for a longer period of time, you find some beauty in them, because अगली से अगली लोगों का भी शक्ल में कुछ तो ऐसा एक पार्ट होता है जो सुंदर होता है.
अगली से अगली लोगों के शक्ल में कुछ तो पार्ट होता है जो सुंदर होता है.
हाँ क्या बोल रहे अजीब है इसका
बेहोश हो. That's a rape joke.
वही तो इसका शक्ल दिखा देना, इसका काम नहीं करेगा कोई इसके साथ. So then she came and then she started talking about, and फिर मेरे को लगा कि कोई इंटरेस्ट में है नहीं, and then बातें खत्म हो गया. फिर then she was like कि so how will you pay? And फिर मैंने बोला मैं तो कैश से कर दूंगा. और मेरा सिस्टम ये है कि I don't mind paying on first date or
But
like
ideally you won't.
and
I don't mind it, but ideally I would
But
like it if
ideally-
she pays.
आइडियली वो मेरा वो भी हो जाता है ना कि लाइक कि आई डोंट माइंड पेइंग एंड आई थिंक कि वो थोड़ा सा मेरा अंदर ही ऐसा जितना भी लिबरल मैं है वो
हाँ.
थोड़ा सा कुछ ट्रेट्स में मैं कंजर्वेटिव
I am the provider.
नो प्रोवाइडर नहीं, प्रोवाइड कर दो मेरे को, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. मतलब इफ द फर्स्ट डेट इज ऑन मी, इफ आई लाइक द कन्वर्सेशन.
My rule with this is simple, bro.
जिसने
If I've
पूछा-
asked you out for the date,
हाँ.
then probably I should be the one
ये
who's
ऐसा मत
paying.
बोलो, सारे लड़के लोग का तुम ऐसा लॉज, ये मादरचोद लोग हो तुम होते हो
हाँ.
कि बहुत ऐसा तुम अभी प्रिविलेज.
Because here's the thing, right? कि the date might not go good for her.
हाँ
And in that case, the ideal situation would be that I would pay. She came
हाँ
and the date wasn't that
नहीं,
good.
तो उसका मर्जी से आया है
उसका मर्जी से, but I was the one who asked, right? I was the one who asked.
बट वो गल
I'm saying ideally. But what actually happens is if the date is really bad, I'd let her pay. If the date is good, I'd pay.
हाँ ओके. बट वो ये मेरे को लोग बहुत चूतिया लगते हैं कि जब ये लोग बोलते हैं कि जैसे कि अरे अगर जो जिसने पूछा है वो ही करे. एंड आई डोंट नो, लाइक वी कम फ्रॉम अ वेरी प्रिविलेज, लाइक यू आई डोंट नो अबाउट. हाँ तुम भी सही है, एवरेज लुकिंग.
हाँ.
हाँ सो बट ज्यादातर बंदे पूछते हैं ठीक है बंदे को डेट के लिए. तब
बंदे पूछते हैं बंदे को,
बंदी को कि डेट के लिए तो
हाँ.
तुम लॉस करा रहे हो इनचो चपका तुम.
हाँ.
सो आई गेस कि वो वाला सिस्टम होना चाहिए. मेरा तो वही है कि अगर मेरे को मजा आया तो मैं पे कर देगा, अगर सेकंड टाइम मेरे को मजा आया सो इट्स ऑन यू नाउ कि तुम मेरे को मजा कराओ.
हाँ.
बट हाँ सो वो सीन है, मेरे को मजा नहीं आया बट कि देन आई थॉट कि उसने बोला कि काश कैसे पे करोगे, मैं लगा आई विल पे बाय कैश. लाइक ठीक, फिर उसके बाद वो लाइक ठीक है तो विल मीट फाइन. चली गई बहनचोद. फिर बिना पे करे चली गई.
पूछा क्यों फिर?
एग्जैक्टली. एंड देन मेरे को लगा कि यार मेरे को कुछ दिक्कत नहीं है, ठीक है मैं पे कर देगा.
हाँ.
पर बाप फेमिनिस्ट है.
अपने बाप से नजरें कैसे मिलाएगी?
बाप से कैसे नजरें मिलाएगी. एंड देन फिर रात को मैं आया इंस्टाग्राम में रीले देख रहा है.
बाप बोलेगा और बेटी आज किसी लौंडे के पैसा पर खा के आ गई.
फिर उसके बाद मैंने रील देखा था, वहाँ पे देयर दिस रील जहाँ पे वो कुछ पूछ रहा है कि किसको पे करना चाहिए, उसको पे करना चाहिए. एक बंदा आया, वो बोलते कि ये मैं लाइक कि बंदी एक बोल रही थी कि सीन ये होता है कि फर्स्ट डेट में हमेशा इक्वली स्प्लिट करना चाहिए बिकॉज वो हायरार्की आ जाता है. फिर
हाँ.
एक नॉर्मल हायरार्की कि मतलब कि बंदा नहीं पे किया सो एक स्प्लिट होना चाहिए. बहन की लोड़ी वो भी लाइक करती है. मैं बोला कि देखो कोई जमीर नहीं है.
कितना लेयर्ड है भाई ये.
कोई जमीर नहीं है तुम्हारा. बहनचोद. फिर मैं बोला कि सही है ब्रो. फिर मैं अपना भाई मैं दोस्त
हिपोक्रेसी एक चीज होती है, बहनचोद लेयर्ड हिपोक्रेसी दूसरी चीज होती है.
मैं रैंडमली फिर रील देगा होम स्क्रीन है मेरा दोस्त को.
हायरार्की वाला मैं एग्री करता हूँ कि इक्वली पे करना चाहिए. हायरार्की आ जाती है, अपन भी जब बाहर जाते हैं. इफ यू वांट टू बी समवन हु इज अबव मी ऑन द हायरार्की यू शुड ऑलवेज पे. पे किया अगर मैं नहीं हाँ मैं तो कर देगा बट इट्स देन आई वुड बी अबव यू इन द हायरार्की इफ आई पे.
देन यू कुड से लाइक वॉश द डिशेस.
हाँ सो वो सीन है.
बट हायरार्की तभी भी नहीं होता क्या, लाइक इन अ रिलेशनशिप इट्स नॉट इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड. देयर इज ऑलवेज हायरार्की.
वैसे देख नेचुरली तो नहीं होता है बट देन इट्स स्क्यूड इन अ वे जहाँ फाइनेंशियली एक ही जन प्रोवाइड कर रहा है. So clearly
in general also I guess even if
नहीं in general भी नहीं होता है. I'm saying if the financial thing is even taken care of, even then there would be some sort of an hierarchy. I don't say hierarchy, there's just two people involved, there's some sort of power dynamics there for sure. But if somebody is earning and you're not doing shit, you're probably doing shit. But if somebody is the provider then वो clearly skewed हो जाता है उसके तरफ.
अच्छा हाँ बट वो भी होता है और इट ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स कि लाइक कि जो प्रोवाइड कर रहा है एंड दिस इज द रीजन व्हाई अ मैन एंड वुमन हु इज रेजिंग अ फैमिली, रेजिंग किड्स इट शुड बी इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड वो फाइनेंशियल वाइज, क्योंकि मैंने ये चीज़ नोटिस किया, मेरा बाप कुछ अगर गलत करता है, माई मॉम इज़ अ हाउस वाइफ, ठीक है, एंड जितना भी तुम अभी कमेंट सेक्शन में कोई मेरे को गाली देगा, बट ओके आई वुड आस्क यू, ठीक है, आज अगर, और मेरा घर में ये थोड़ा सा फ्रीडम है हम लोग का घर में कि कोई भी वो फ्रीडम है, कोई भी कुछ भी बोल सकता है किसी को, कि ऐसा कि अगर कोई गलती किया तो बोल सकता है कि ऐसा कि आप गलती किया, ये माँ भी बोल सकता है, मैं माँ को भी बोल सकता है, मैं बाप को भी बोल सकता है, सो वो लिबर्टी है हम लोग का। बट कभी कभी एक टाइम आ जाता है कि लड़ाई एकदम पीक पे है, ठीक है, बेंचो, देन यू क्लियरली नो बेंचो कि ये जो दोनों में से ये गलती है, ये गलत किया और ये सफर कर रहा है, एंड लेट्स फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरा बाप गलत किया, मेरा माँ सही किया, एंड तुम अपना बाप को सामने जाके नहीं बोल सकता कि गलत किया आपने, और बोल सकता है कि ऐसा कुछ भी, बट यू नो कि मैं अगर बेंचर ये बोलेगा तो मेरा ऐसा, मैं नेक्स्ट मोमेंट में 100 रुपया या 200 रुपये वो मेरे को नहीं मिलेगा। और सो इसीलिए होते कि
you're watching out for yourself rather।
हाँ, वो भी सीन है कि क्योंकि तुम बेंचर, तुम फिर अगर तुमको कुछ चाहिए एंड फिर तुम अगर बोल रहे कि बेंचर आप गलत था, बाप मेरे को इतने जूत मारूंगा, इतने जूत मारूंगा, एंड बट अगर वो इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड हो तो तुम बाप को भी बोल सकते हैं कि अरे आप गलत था, फिर माँ से
पैसा दे दे,
माँ पैसे, ऐसा नहीं कि तुमको पैसा निकालना है, बट वो तुम्हारा लिबर्टी आ जाता है, वो फ्रीडम इज वेरी co-dependent with, like for a child it's like you who is providing, because then you can make an opinion, and even if you are earning, then also it's like if you are earning and like earning and then you could say कि तब वो तुम्हारा you could choose कि you can be more close to truth when you are self dependent, क्योंकि तब तुम you have nothing to lose, क्या करेगा, घर से निकाल देगा, ठीक है।
हाँ, मतलब ये नॉट जस्ट इन रिलेशनशिप लाइक योर मॉम्स एंड डैड्स और व्हाटएवर, हर एक चीज़ में ब्रो, इवन इफ यू आर वर्किंग एंड यू आर फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट, यू हैव सम सॉर्ट ऑफ फ्रीडम देयर।
हाँ,
बिकॉज आज तो शायद अपने घर पे उतनी सारी चीज़ें नहीं कर पाएगा या फिर उतना इन्वॉल्व नहीं हो पाएगा जितना अगर तो घर पे पैसे लाना चालू करते तो,
और इज्जत भी मिलता है
लाइक कि हाँ बेटा बताओ क्या करना है, वहाँ गांव में जमीन है हमारी, उसको बेचना है कि क्या करना है। Because until and unless you're earning and bringing in some money, nobody gives a shit about you, bro. Like they probably care for you and all of that. वो maternal instincts, वो paternal instincts होंगे, but then respect नहीं होगी शायद,
इज्जत। हाँ, पर बात सुना नहीं जाएगा। हाँ, ठीक है।
Also, just family के अलावा भी you get a lot of freedom, right? If you're financially secured, you could actually explore कि मेरे को actually क्या करना है, what are the things that I want to do. A lot of things, even if you're following your passion and you're doing something that you like, अगर you're earning well enough, you could tell no to a lot of things that you wouldn't do otherwise.
Also, it's very important. Also, when you're falling in love, money is a very important thing. When you're falling, the fact that they say money can't buy not happiness, but when you're falling in love, money is not a priority. जो भी scene बोलते हैं money के इर्द गिर्द, but money से ये होता है ना कि you could get in a space where you get more options or more.
When you started with space, I thought you can get a space where you guys can fuck. That's always a problem.
Also that, and also you could afford to go in a place where there are like-minded people.
Yeah, you could afford to go to a hotel where you know कि raid नहीं पड़ने वाली है. So that you also have to be constantly अरे मैं चुप कोई आ गया.
उसमें sex करना is more nice.
I don't know, bro. कोई आके तेरी फोटो खींच रहा है. मम्मी पापा को कॉल करो.
Do you remember
How is that fun?
Kissing in school? Have you kissed in a school?
नहीं, I never did that.
नहीं कैसे बात करते हैं यार?
Did you do it?
I did.
बस भाई एक सेकंड, अपन सेम ही स्कूल में थे. मेरे को इस चीज के बारे में कुछ पता नहीं.
तुमको पता है किसको कैसे बता सकते, बट हाँ, आई वाज इन अ रिलेशनशिप विद दिस गर्ल, एंड वो रिलेशनशिप का ये पता नहीं, बहुत अजीब रिलेशनशिप था ना. उसको वो था कि आई वाज नॉट
दैट बंगाली चिक.
बंगाली मैं सारा बंगाली को ही डेट के बताया.
अच्छा.
यस, बंगाली एज लाइक नॉट द वन हु वाज इन रिलेशनशिप इन द कॉलेज आल्सो, नॉट दैट जिसके लिए मैं कोटा में फोन करता था भाई माँ चुदी पड़ी है, वो नहीं. इट वाज डिफरेंट गर्ल. शी वाज बंगाली. यस जिसके
साथ तू कॉल पे बातें करता था रात भर. जिसके साथ तू मैसेजेस करता था और तेरा मैसेज पैक खत्म हो जाता था एंड बाप तेरे को फिर सुनाता था।
नहीं वो नहीं।
वो भी नहीं।
अरे वो तो नहीं, वो तो बेंजित अलग है। वो तो बेंजित उसको मैं बहुत मैनेज करता था, बहुत
हाँ।
मैनेज करता था, रिप्लाई कैसे नहीं दे रही है। मेरा रेस तो वही था कि
हाँ।
इतना रिप्लाई करो कि लास्ट में रिप्लाई नहीं आएगा तो ये तो रिप्लाई आएगा कि माँ की चुत तुम्हारी, मेरे साथ करो। दैट इज आल्सो नाइस कि रिप्लाई तो कर रहे ना मेरे को।
I mean, that's really optimistic of you क्योंकि she could just block you. That could also be the case.
But it would be a action from her towards
Yeah,
me.
she thought of you.
Star mother chod. It's also fine. But my race was very like, I remember this girl I was dating like class 8, मैं 8 पे था, 8 या 9 पे था, वो 7वीं 8वीं में थी। और वो बंदी मतलब कत्ते ही ज्यादा सुंदर,
ठीक है।
और मैं तुम देखा हुआ है मेरे को स्कूल में। एंड देन फिर उसके बाद मैं गया 9th पे, तुम 10th पे आया था ना हम लोग का स्कूल?
नहीं, मैं 7th या 8th।
हम लोग कब
8th
मिले?
में आया था
हम लोग कब मिले? 9th में।
या प्रॉब्ली 9th।
हाँ, सो वो 9th में ही था। तो फिर
हाँ।
उसके बाद वो मैं उसको बोला कि ऐसा ऐसा ना हम इश्क करते हैं आपसे, ऐसा
हाँ।
ऐसा। फिर वो फिर इंग्लिश में बोली, फिर मैं बोला कि हाँ यस, फिर भी मैं इश्क करता है आपसे। फिर वो बोला कि सॉरी मैं तो आई कांट लाइक आई जस्ट, वही वो वाला इट्स यू आर माई फ्रेंड, या फिर फ्रेंड भी नहीं बोली, मतलब नहीं करता है ऐसा टाइप का। यू नो व्हाट आई सेड, आई वाज लाइक स्टिल आई एम प्राउड ऑफ इट। क्या बोल सकता है मैं जब उसने मना कर दिया? फिर अगर उसने
What exactly did she say?
कि नहीं मैं नहीं प्यार करता,
नहीं प्यार करते।
नहीं प्यार
अच्छा।
करता, इंग्लिश में बस।
तो क्या कह सकता है? Let me imagine कि तू अभी ऐसा है, क्लास 8 में कैसा होगा? And what did you say? नहीं प्यार करती। कोई नहीं, प्यार हो जाएगा।
हाँ नहीं समथिंग लाइक दैट, इज मोर कॉन्फिडेंट दैट इट्स लाइक कि कैसे, आई लाइक कि बस कैसे प्यार होगा, बात ही नहीं किया तुमने मेरे से, ऐसे थोड़ा प्यार हो जाता है।
बात करके तो देखो।
बात करने से लेकिन फिर बोले नहीं फिर भी नहीं होगा ऐसा ऐसा, मतलब टिफिन टाइम में रोज तुम बात करना 1 महीना तक, फिर देखता कैसे प्यार नहीं होगा।
अच्छा।
एंड मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस डिग्रेड हुआ है वहाँ से। वहाँ से बड़ा कुछ नहीं।
Was this the same girl? क्योंकि मेरे को याद है तू और सुमित शायद
ये नाम मत लिया करना बेंचो सब उन लोगों को। हाँ
क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
हाँ इट वाज दैट।
हाँ तुम दोनों एक ही क्लास में जाते थे चॉकलेट लेकर, वो वाला।
यस यस
बढ़िया भाई।
सारे तुमको कुछ
जिंदगी तूने जी है।
मैंने कॉलेज तक बस इश्क किया है, ठीक है। सिनेमा वनेमा नहीं था मेरा जिंदगी में, बहुत शांति था मेरा। बस इश्क करो, खाओ, सो जाओ, इश्क करो, खाओ, सो जाओ, चाय पियो, बिस्कुट खाओ, चाय पियो। वैसे था मेरा जिंदगी।
फिर क्या हुआ?
फिर तो वो बोला, फिर बात किया, फिर नहीं हुआ प्यार, फिर मैंने बोला कि चल मेरे पे
लाइक 1 महीना और 1 महीना और देखे देखो फॉर श्योर।
बट हाँ फिर उसका रिप्लाई भी काफी कोल्ड था मेरे को, मतलब लेकिन ये इंटरेस्टिंग था तब। वो मेरे को ऐसा 5 हे के बाद अगर मेरे को क्या भी बोल दिया ना तो मेरे को मजा आ जाता। अभी तुम्हारा हे के बाद हेलो वो सब सारा चीज होने के बाद भी यू स्टिल नॉट सेटिस्फाइड, एंड आई गेस इट्स अ प्रॉब्लम विद आवर जनरेशन.
What?
We have too much choices. We as a generation have too much of choice, so that's why we are not satisfied. We always it's like a porn video. You always think the next video would be more interesting than the interesting kya bench. Matlab it will be, you will be more satisfied than the video you're watching. And that's why I have a problem with online dating also.
Online dating?
हाँ मेरे को मजा नहीं लगता. एक टाइम में दादा अभी जो ये कर रहे हैं हम लोग का ऐसा साइड में बैठ के निकालते जाए, खत्म हो गया ये बेंच ऐसा. इन बम्बल का और नहीं है भाई मेरे पास, प्लीज.
बम्बल बोल रहा है बेंच लोगों के 1 दिन के खत्म होते हैं, लिमिट तेरी 1 महीने की खत्म हो गई है, फिर भी करे जा रहा.
फिर उसके बाद हाँ आई डोंट लाइक ऑन आई डोंट
लाइक प्रॉब्लम क्या है तेरे को ऑनलाइन डेटिंग से?
आई थिंक वी हैव too much choices there, and that's why we are not satisfied. And second, I think it delays the, it's what Zizak said about love, about how we want coffee without the caffeine, chocolate without the sugar, love without the fall. And I guess online dating, it gives you too many choices, it delays the consequences, and
माइक को थोड़ा इस तरफ कर लियो. हाँ
it delays the consequences, and it's just It's the love without, there is no fall, there is no consequences.
I mean, definitely it delays the consequences, but how does it matter even?
Oh, because that's the thing, na, ki it's that's the thing. First of all, it gives too many choices. It's while you're talking to this guy,
Hmm.
you're in sudden there is this rush कि बात कर रहा है बेंचोद फिर अनमैच कर दिया कोई
हाँ.
रीजन नहीं था and you're always in that you have to present this perfect funny cool interesting thing and which is also key. Of course no one, everyone is playing a part abhi bhi like when you're doing this podcast we are presenting a part. I get it ki even when you're dating in person also, when in a relationship also, I guess it's hard. We are all playing a part. And even in for non-actors also, if you say them ki bencho they be you, be yourself, still he will be playing a part of which he thinks that it would be good for the character or good for the movie. So so we're just playing, but it just what it does is that you're in a constant rush fear that कि ये मेरे को unmatch कर देगी, and also it delays the consequences. Delays as in like कि while you're talking in person you have to, there is more chances that you will be more yourself. जहाँ पे तुम एक मैसेज एक स्क्रीन के आजू बाजू and you are taking your time, फिर कुछ फनी चीज सोचते हो, स्ट्रक्चर करते हो, चैट जीपीटी को बोलते हो हाउ कैन आई मेक दिस फनी, चैट जीपीटी मार था पर आए
Fucking there's this thing bro called rizz GPT or whatever.
हाँ ओके, जहाँ पे वो the glasses one or the text one,
Like हर ही चीज है भाई, अब
हाँ.
तुम्हें क्या ही जरूरत है.
So you can't say ना.
in person है,
हाँ.
फिर टेक्स्ट पे तो है ही
इन
है.
पर्सन वाला थोड़ा सा वो हो जाता है कि you could see predict कि यार बेंच वो ग्लासेस इतना बड़ा लंबा
तू
चौड़ा
अभी देख रहा है ना
अभी
उसको.
हाँ.
आई एम लाइक इस चीज को अगर टाइम देता हूँ 5 साल भी प्रॉब्लम मेरे को लगता है बहुत ही ज्यादा देर है. उससे पहले ही शायद they would be able to make glasses which are like sunglasses sort of, and nobody would know you're
that's
reading
why
off
it's
of
like
them.
what technology is doing, what technology is doing is like we are, but just like I said, what Zach said about there is no fall now. There is no one, everyone would prefer talking online rather than going up to a girl or a man and telling them they're looking pretty and start a conversation. No one is willing to do that because they don't want the bad part of it about love, about that the consequences, everything. And it's the same thing, right? Ki, you could see a naked body at a click of your hand, but again there is no fall for it. That's why you see sex is no more fun, I guess, because
Sex is no more fun for you.
and it's not for me in general, but in general also na, ki it's when you are you watch porn daily and you are you see a naked woman at a click of your hand every day, then it just degrades your sex life. I don't know, मैं तो पता नहीं,
It probably degrades your sex life for sure.
but that's the
Seeing a
thing.
naked woman,
So
like at the tip of, like it's not just seeing a naked woman, bro. Porn degrades your sexual life for sure. Like you're watching porn and it trains you to see sex in a certain way, which is like from a third person point of view. And when you actually have it, you're not having it that way. You're involved in it,
but
and you can't even see yourself.
Okay.
Which is the case in porn, right? You see the guy and the girl. So that basically gives you false expectations of how it's supposed
cool
to be.
Thing about porn, and I was watching this interview and Zizak was talking, and he said that it's a very misconception that it's the men who is objectified in a porn, not a woman.
The man is objectified in the porn, not the woman.
Yes.
How is that?
Because a woman breaks the fourth wall and it looks at you, but it's the man who is fucking, who is treated as an object.
One breaks the fourth wall and
looks at you. Like it.
And it depends if it's a point of view. Whatever
Point of view, but in general also,
it.
when the camera is there comes a part where the the woman is looking at you, looking at the camera.
And not necessarily in every genre.
In every
There are
genre,
genres called POVs in which that is the case,
हाँ
because the guy is supposed to be the camera.
हाँ मेरे को मजा ही नहीं आता
So,
एकदम अच्छा ही लगता
so
मेरे को.
you like when a guy is around.
ना इसलिए कि कोई ऐसा मतलब कि फिर वो उसमें फील्ड ऑफ व्यू इतना नहीं होता. वो 14 mm से जो शूट करे तो वो ज़्यादा वो रेंज नहीं मिलता. आई डोंट वांट टू. एंड दैट्स द थिंग, आई डोंट लाइक watching boobs. Like boobs as in like in a porn. This मेरे को वो
And that's an overstatement, I guess. I don't like watching boobs. That's an overstatement. It's probably like
I want to see the whole thing. So मेरे को एक wider lens लेके मेरे को ज़्यादा चाहिए या मुझे वो करे. I don't like a very ऐसा. And same goes for vagina too. If the camera is on a vagina or on a ass, मेरे को मजा नहीं आता. मेरे को सारा चीज एक साथ दिखाओ.
अच्छा, so probably दूर से ऐसे जाके पूरा.
It's हाँ. So वो से मजा.
Exactly, ये तेरे को खराब करेगा भाई.
क्यों?
When you actually have it, you don't see it that way. You're too fucking close.
It's entertainment for me. ठीक है, मैं ऐसा porn देखता भी है तो ऐसा मेरे को उससे दिक्कत नहीं है. ठीक है, मैं
एंटरटेनमेंट तो मेरे को नहीं लगता हुआ है.
एंटरटेन लाइक ऐसा नहीं कि टीवी में बैठ के पूरा खान देख रहे हैं, ऐसा नहीं. बट it's I watch porn and it has not degrade my sex life. मैं शायद इतना नहीं देखता शायद, but I think it's a very like it's a fun thing.
It's a fun thing.
It's a fun thing. मजा आता है देख के.
Of course it's a fun thing, bro. That's why people watch it.
But in general, like
my argument was कि वो पर्सपेक्टिव से जब देखते हो, then when you actually have sex, वो उस पे फिर इफेक्ट पड़ता है. वो फिर उतना मजा नहीं आता उसमें.
It degrades your sex life.
Yeah, so that's what. So अभी क्या बात कर रहे थे अपन, भूल ही गया.
You asked me about online dating.
हाँ.
Yes.
अच्छा.
Okay, what's this weirdest online date you have come across? Not weirdest, but the funniest or कोई भी.
And personally तो like I've had weird dates, मतलब dates which are not good. But I've heard.
तो ऐसा मन नहीं होता कि मतलब कि मेरा तो वो इंस्टिंक्ट आता है कि अगर बीच कन्वर्सेशन से मैं उठ के चला जाए. हाँ. And I don't know, like कि क्यों तुमको नहीं आता?
I mean, I do it, but
बात कर रहे हैं, like मैं आता है.
Yeah, there's a way to do it, right? I have my phone, right? So I text you or a friend of mine and be like कि 2 मिनट में मेरे को कॉल करिए और बोलिए तो इमरजेंसी सिचुएशन.
ठीक है, वो सब तो फिर वो तो अच्छा इंसान है शायद. तुम ऐसा तुमको मन नहीं करता कि मैं मन नहीं है बात करने, अब उसमें जाता है, ऐसा मन नहीं होता?
I mean that would be preferable, but I don't do that.
But वही है ना सब. अभी मतलब it's a nice way to like talk nice and like किसी को बुरा, but sometimes you have this feeling, the fact that कि कोई तुमको पसंद नहीं है, तुम ऐसे माँ की चोट तुम्हारे बोल के निकल जाए. एंड लाइक यू डोंट हैव टू एक्सप्लेन क्या क्यों माँ की चोट तुम्हारी, क्यों पसंद नहीं आया, क्यों पसंद नहीं आया तुमको. भाई मजा नहीं आया, तुम्हारी शक्ल ही घटिया है
यार. अगर वो टाइम निकाल के आए हैं
तो मैं बात ही नहीं कर रहा ना. मैं डेट का भी बात नहीं कर रहा अभी. मैं इन जनरल वीडियोस में भी अगर तुमको कोई बंदा बंदी बोल रहा है कि ये टेलर स्विफ्ट इज दिस, शी इज सो कूल, माँ की चोट तुम्हारी.
हाँ. I mean, I'd prefer it for sure.
But in general, we date
rather than explaining कि Taylor Swift अच्छी नहीं है क्योंकि ये
तो मैसेज में मेरा थक जाता है. मतलब मैं तो कभी
rather than that, it's easier to say that. I get it. Weird dates, I've been to a lot, bro. Like there was this one date where I went on the date. I mean, it wasn't as weird for me as it was for the girl, for sure. Because I went on the date and we had an argument before the date. This was the first time I was meeting her. And we didn't even exchange phone numbers. So we were talking on Bumble. And when I was going there, I just thought to myself that I don't want to meet her anymore. And I just went there. I sat down and she was probably calling. So when I got down and I looked at my phone, there were some 5 or 6 messages and she was asking me where are you, whatever, and she called, like you can call on Bumble apparently. So I just went inside, I sat, had my tea, and I like turned my phone to airplane mode. Then she came in and she was scanning the whole cafe, and then she probably thought that I was the guy. So she came in and she was like, are you Shubham? I just outright said no to her face.
अरे
I was like, no.
अच्छा
She got awkwarded, bro, and then she left.
मैच नहीं आया उस
She unmatched me.
अनमैच नहीं अनमैच मेरे हिसाब से अनमैच नहीं करना चाहिए मेरे को लगा गाली सुना के ऐसा बट घोस्टिंग का वही सीन है ना कि मेरे को बहुत लोग बोलते हैं यू शुड हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड कि क्या गलत गया क्या गलत है जिस बंदी का भी ये नाम लिया
And depends यार how much you are involved into it. If you are involved a lot into
मेरे
it,
को शर्म आता है,
then
ठीक है?
one person
ये बोलना
deserves
कोई-
an explanation. But यार तुम अगर 2 दिन किसी से बात कर रहे हो, I guess it should be the norm to ghost.
ए नहीं रे मेरे से तो एक महीना जैसे कि there was this girl I was talking to. She was a very nice girl, and on my birthday she did so many cool. She wrote a fucking diary, man, about for 1 month, and जहाँ पे she 31 days left for your birthday and notes. 30 days.
Too much work, bro. Too much work.
Too much work, but it was. I still have that, and it's very good, and it's very, very beautiful. And she and it was my birthday. I was with you at 11th, and then she एक रैपिडो वाला आया. रैपिडो वाला आके केक वेक दे के गया, टी-शर्ट लेके गया, and about this diary and stuff. And she was very, she very nice, and we were in touch for 2 years. 2 years. Nothing happened. She liked me. I kind of liked her initially. And then and it's again not about her. It's just कि हाँ lockdown भी गया. I guess 2 or 3 years.
I mean, how is it not about her?
I don't know. I found someone better. I don't know, but it's not about her. And she's also pretty. She was also pretty. And then suddenly मेरा वो हुआ कि मेरा वो सिस्टम हुआ था कि if मेरे को फीमेल फ्रेंड नहीं चाहिए, ठीक है? मेरे को ये कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छा नहीं लगता, फीमेल फ्रेंड. It's either that you are in a relationship with someone or you know someone. That's it. Female friend का I don't find any point मेरे को जरूरत है. मर्द दोस्त है जितना है, like you could relate to them, right? And मेरे को like I could also
I
relate.
guess Andrew Tate said something similar to it. Not similar, exactly it.
Okay. I don't know. I don't find there is a necessity, but still I have a female best friend. But वो भी अलग सीन है. We went on for a date and then we thought कि अच्छा इसका तो हम दोनों कुछ फील नहीं करते.
So hypocritically हुआ ना.
मेरा कोई जमीर नहीं है. मैं आज कुछ बात करेगा, कल तुम्हारा पॉडकास्ट में आके कोई उल्टा बात
2 सेकंड बाद ही तू चेंज कर देगा.
Yes. कोई ऐसा और and then we talked and then suddenly I just ghosted her. I don't know. And
just ghosted her as in how? Like blocked her?
No, ऐसे ये चाचा and block ऐसे में चाचा बोल.
You just stopped talking.
I just stopped talking and then
she got it.
हाँ, she got. मेरा ऐसे लोग बहुत पसंद आता है कि जो ऐसा कि समझ गया.
हाँ.
जो कैसे लिखते हैं ना.
Fucking self respect.
हाँ वही तो. Like
they won't be like कि क्या हुआ?
Oh, there is incident.
Don't do it. Can't you fucking get it without me saying कि.
और मेरे को खराब लगता है ना कि पेंशन मैं ऐसा क्योंकि I was at the fault. I did it. It's not you. It's me who got bored.
Yes.
So ये फिर मैं बोल नहीं सकता ना कि यार और बोलना भी नहीं चाहिए. मतलब कि मेरे को ऐसा गांड बैठता है कि बेंच ऐसे बोले कि it's not you, it's me. And I think you are a great girl. I don't believe
ghosting is pretty easy.
But this girl texted you. What was that incident? कि जहाँ पे वो तुमको मैच करके बोल रही थी कि यार बात कर लो. And she said that कि and you said कि मेरा mental health खराब है थोड़ा सा.
ये कब हुआ भाई?
अरे वेंचर तुमको वो बंदी बोली नहीं थी क्या कि तुमने उसको हर जगह ब्लॉक कर दिया. Then she started texting you.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And those are the weirdest sort of situations because this girl I was talking about, we were talking for like a week or so, right? On Bumble.
Okay.
And I don't know. It seemed like she got madly in love with me.
It's very.
I'm like, ये हो ही नहीं सकता.
I can't see you in a relationship, by the way.
I mean, even I can't.
I can't see any girl loving you. It's not being me being mean, but I don't think that कि
And there have been girls who've loved me. Apparently, they
But
say it.
loved me as in like loved as in like हाँ ऐसा हो सकता है कि मैं वो तुमको प्यार कर ले but
और क्या मतलब होता है
but
भोसड़ी के love
relationship
का?
marriage I don't see that कि
That's gonna be hard for me for sure.
hard for you
हाँ.
hard for them I don't see like कि
Hey, if it's hard for them, it's hard for me, right? Because relationship is a two-way street. It's not just कि अच्छा मेरे लिए ही है. If the
but
relationship
loving
has a
also ना
problem,
I believe कि they can love you for 1 month or 2 months and soon they will know who you are and they
हाँ.
will like you have all like बहुत
मेरे
सारे
को नहीं लगता कि I'm a person, I'm an evil person as such or whatever.
evil नहीं है तुम घटिया
हाँ, that's the same thing.
मतलब वो हिंदी में अलग होता है वो
कैसे भाई?
घटिया का like you just I don't think you are a good friend I don't see you being a good boyfriend too and husband
हाँ probably नहीं होगा but then again मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि it's gonna be hard for me but वो criteria है ही नहीं to be in a relationship. That's the first thing.
To be
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, a lot of people I've seen
हाँ, okay.
उनका relationship चलते जाता है and they're not good at it but चलता है.
हाँ
The idea is to get better.
वो मेरे को नहीं लगता तुमसे होगा
हाँ, मतलब ठीक है अगर तेरे को अटैक ही करना है मार ही देना है तो मार ही
अटैक
दे.
नहीं करना है मैं जैसे कितना साल से मैं तो 7 साल से मार ही डालना है मुझे 7 साल से हम लोग का कितना रिलेशनशिप का कितना हो गया हम लोग का
कोई रिलेशनशिप नहीं है भाई अपने से दोस्ती को अपने हो गए 5-6 साल
5-6 साल सो हाँ
ऐरा नाम मत दो ये सबको.
हाँ सो हाँ समझ गया हाँ मेरे को डायरेक्शन दे फिर उसके बाद हाँ आई लाइक कि जितना भी साल हो गया आई डोंट सी यू बिकमिंग आई कैन सी यू बिकमिंग अ गुड लेट्स से व्हाटएवर यू डू if you are doing this podcast I can see you become good at it but I can't see you becoming a good person.
ठीक है अब मैं क्या ही मतलब मैं अगर डिसएग्री भी करूं तो किस बेसिस पे करूं मेरे को पता नहीं है.
में कर सकते हो डिसएग्री तुम मतलब कि अगर हम लोग फ्रेंडशिप के विषय में जाए तो आई डोंट थिंक कि यू आर अ नाइस फ्रेंड.
फ्रेंडशिप तो ठीक
नहीं ठीक तो चल लाइक दैट्स अ थिंग ना कि आई डोंट हैव
लाइक रिलेशनशिप्स के बारे में अगर मैं बोलूं
रिलेशनशिप एज इन लाइक कि देखो मैं ये बोल सकता हूं आई कैन सी अ गर्ल विथ यू बट शी हैज टू ड्रॉप एवरी एक्सपेक्टेशन फ्रॉम यू बिकॉज
दैट्स अ गुड थिंग इफ शी डज दैट.
because it's you are like getting away from the responsibility.
That's the whole idea that Osho's been talking about.
Like
expectations हटा दो. That's the whole idea that Buddha has been talking about, bro.
But the fact that they were like it's very hard to in friendship you can like but there are some things you as a girlfriend or the girl you like अगर तुम्हारा पार्टनर वो चीज करे and if they're expecting that out of you then they are not the wrong person. I mean, if you can't if
like मेरे को लगता है if there's a girl with me she would probably elevate herself on the spiritual level where she would stop expecting stuff from people that she knows she won't be given.
No, I don't think
that would be a good thing for her.
No, it's not a good it would be I don't think she will be capable of that because in a relationship you expect
and who is she even?
She the imaginary person I'm talking but
probably I guess there's gonna be somebody like me, right?
Of course वो मुश्किल है मतलब वो but बहुत मुश्किल है क्योंकि
कितना ही मुश्किल है there's 7 million people dude there's gonna be a girl who will be like I won't expect much stuff.
नहीं मेरे को तो विश्वास ही नहीं हो रहा लेकिन
there might be someone.
No, like it's very hard. There would be someone.
Yeah, it's hard for sure. I agree. You're saying it won't happen.
It won't.
That's where I disagree. I guess it can happen.
It can happen, but वो scene ये है ना कि पहला बात is if we talk about our friendship, 7 साल हो गए and now I don't expect anything from you. If you do stupid things, which is very जो भी चीज़ तुम करते हो, which is I don't a friend would do, I would mind. I would choose not to do anything about it because I think you are a bad person and I let you be. But it is very different अगर वो relationship में होता हम लोग. And if you are a girl and it would be very different because in a relationship you expect your partner does something for you.
And like मेरे को लगता है I can make it work.
No.
ठीक है, we disagree. We can't do anything about it right now, right?
We
like,
can't. You can
there's
just...
no points as such. Like, I can't convince you otherwise, and you can't convince me
okay,
otherwise.
okay, ठीक है.
So what
let's
can we
do
even
this
do?
thing. Let's do this thing कि कोई Instagram में कोई भी कहीं पे भी तो friendship का होगा ना कि this is the, if this
हाँ.
your partner does this, or if your friend does that, he's a good person फ्रेंड, और अगर ये नहीं करता वो टॉक्सिक होगा.
बहनचोद कहाँ से अथॉरिटी हो गई फ्रेंडशिप पर?
इंस्टाग्राम का. इंस्टाग्राम कुछ भी बोलता है तो वो सही होता है. सो हम लोग वो देखेगा अभी और देखते तुम वो क्या
How do you even find it?
अरे कुछ भी फाइंड है सर. आयुष, फाइंड दिस थिंग कि फ्रेंच, हाउ कैन वी आस्क ChatGPT, हाउ कैन आई नो माय फ्रेंड इज टॉक्सिक. चलो बहन चलिए कर आज ChatGPT ऐसा है.
tries to poison you.
Yeah, I think that should be the bar. He tries to poison
but
you.
that's not being a bad friend. That's being like trying to kill you.
Yeah. So what?
How do I know? How do I know my friend is toxic? ये ChatGPT को तो पूरा एकदम समझाना पड़ता है कुछ भी पैराग्राफ.
I don't think it would tell you.
Toxic.
Yeah, it would probably tell you.
प्रॉम्प्ट क्या दे उसको और क्या बोले उसको?
Yeah, just that. मेरे को लगता है बोल देगा वो कुछ.
Pointers है. Give me pointers.
हाँ, give me pointers बोल दे.
Pointers.
ChatGPT मुझसे बोला कि गलती है तेरी. हाँ, क्या है बताओ. अग्नि परीक्षा करवाओ मेरी पॉडकास्ट में.
First is controlling tendencies. If your friend tries to control your choices, decision or actions, it can be a sign of toxicity.
That's you, bro. That's not fucking
No,
me.
it's not me.
That's fucking you. तू मेरे को बोलता है भाई कि ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है.
नहीं. एक
Bro,
से
if I ask you कि 11 जाना है, and then you say कि नहीं जाना है, I just let it be. ठीक है, I just let it be कि हाँ ठीक है नहीं जाना है. अगर मैं मना कर दूं तो you'd be like नहीं भाई जाना ही है भाई, जाना ही है भाई, ये करना ही है भाई, ऐसे ही करना है. That's you being controlling, bro. You are fucking toxic.
नहीं, रुको मैं तुमको समझाते हैं. सीन ये है
समझाओ
कि कंट्रोलिंग टेंडेंसी जिस हिसाब से आई सी इट.
Let's see how you say yourself.
So if you think एक चीज we went in an argument now where I was talking argument भी नहीं, I was talking you how you were being a bad friend and तूने मेरे को बोला था कि
आगे पीछे का छोड़ो, ये एक्सप्लेन करो.
हाँ, यही एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हैं. If so you said कि stop expecting things from me.
हाँ.
And I was giving you points कि ऐसा like कि of course I will expect things from you if you don't pick up my phone, if you do this, if you do that, that's not a trait of, that's not a trait of a good friend. And then you try to control me with your whatever idea you have for like not expecting something, not dropping all that कि मेरे को ये चाहिए, मेरे को वो चाहिए, and you try to control me with your thoughts.
I didn't try to control you.
You did.
कैसे?
मार चुदाओ फिर कोई.
And you could have any thoughts, right? You're the fucking controlling one.
ChatGPT मेरा मार चुदा. Constant criticism.
Constant criticism तू देता है भाई.
मैं गा देता. तुम एक से करो बता. हर चीज में कुछ दिक्कत होता है
भाई. और देख, कोई भी 3-4 लोग देख रहे हैं ना, उनको भी पता चल गया पिछले 10 मिनट से तू खराब आदमी है, तू ऐसा है, तू बैंकालंड है, ये तू बोल रहा है. ठीक है, तो you're the one who's giving constant criticisms.
कि in general भी
fuck the backstory, bro. You're the one giving constant criticisms. You're toxic. मजा आ गया भाई.
I'm not a toxic friend, but
also माइक के साइड में बोलने से कुछ नहीं आ रहा.
कंट्रोलिंग नहीं, यहाँ पे कुछ ऐसा रीजन नहीं मिल रहा. रुको. ओके, आई वुड ये गांड मारो तुम.
गांड नहीं मारो, ये रहेगा, यही रहेगा और कुछ नहीं रहेगा.
ठीक है. सो और क्या है इसमें? और क्या है इसमें?
So what were we talking about?
We're talking about
I'd probably not be a good boyfriend. That's what we were talking about, right? Before we got into a whole debacle.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can be a good boyfriend.
And the reason are simple that you think if a person wants to be with me, they shouldn't expect things from me.
No. They would. I believe कि if a person is with you, they would know who you are, and they would not like this version.
Okay, so I could change, right?
You could change, but I think you won't.
Okay, so that's your whole thing. So I won't change.
Yes.
They won't like the version that I am
Yes,
right now.
yes.
So it can't happen.
It can't happen. But again, कि there can be like just like I have no fucking point to be your friend.
There's a lot of points I say.
There is no point.
Lot of points.
Like friendship wise.
Yeah, friendship wise, I tell you.
Friendship wise, there is like I could.
A lot of them.
But sorry, मतलब जैसे कि
A lot of them. Like a lot of things that you've been introduced to.
Yes,
and a lot
yes,
of
I agree. Yes,
things
I
that
agree.
change your personality.
Exactly. But you as a friend, I am grateful for whatever you did. I don't think कि I came to cinema because of you. I agree with that point. I came to literature because of you. I agree. But again, there is I have few friends, and I don't know why you are above them, and I have no like reason you should be there because they are a better friend, they are a better listener. They are listener, I don't know, but they are like a good friend. But how you are above the list, and I don't know why. Why is that?
It could be because I'm fun to hang out. It could just be that. Oftentimes it's just that.
It's
Like you want to hang out with people or with who it's fun.
लेकिन the fun तो नहीं. I guess the one thing I don't know, it's in relationship, it's a very interesting criteria where you just the other person, like you don't have to be any version of you. You just can be, and you know this person will not judge.
In a friendship,
In a friendship, in a relationship also.
I guess friendship mein definitely the case. Relationship mein I would still say it's hard.
But that relationship mein it's hard. But
Probably
again,
after a period of time when you've been with the person like for a year or so, then it probably gets easier. I guess पहले initial relationship के phases में तो you're putting out a version of you that's not inherently or wholly you.
but is there a version which is you? Is there a true version of who you are?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, so of course you be different with everyone you're meeting. So you'd be different with your parents, you'd be different with your friends, you'd be different with a girl. And there are a lot of versions of you. But then again, within that bracket, you'd be a certain way with me, who you're supposed to be a close friend, then with someone who you're friends with, but you don't exactly put out the version of yourself that you're afraid of to put out in front of them.
Interesting.
So that could happen.
Okay, second row. Agreed.
So that's it. That's where we're gonna put an end to this conversation. Agreed.
Okay, so let me ask you about what are movies you are watching?
I haven't been watching movies since a long time. I've been rewatching Fight Club though. Like
Achha.
I rewatched Fight Club.
Can you get that it was a gay movie?
I mean, the whole argument about the gay
कोई
element.
आर्गुमेंट नहीं मैं बनाया अभी ऐसा
No,
है क्या
actually,
argument?
yeah, actually, there's an argument. So
अरे यार ये टेरेंटिनो सबका ही मतलब वो जो एक बार वो किसका
no,
Maverick
but even Matrix. Have you seen Matrix?
ये बहुत पहले
हाँ. So Matrix का जो scene है, Matrix is a sci-fi film which is an action genre, whatever. But the people who made both trans people, now they transition probably later after making Matrix. They said in an interview that Matrix is a metaphor on queerness, on being trans.
Matrix
Yeah, Matrix the film.
कैसे
I don't know exactly about Matrix, but I know about Fight Club. So
Yes, sir.
Fight Club, the argument was this. Tyler Durden is basically an imagination that the narrator has. So narrator hasn't had relationships. Narrator hasn't been with a girl. He doesn't have a family, and it's sort of outcasted by the society. He fits in the society really well, but he doesn't have a family. He doesn't have a relationship, and this person, the narrator, imagines himself to be Tyler Durden, which is this version of himself that he finds really attractive. That he finds to be, if I could be this, that would be nice. But he can't be that. And the reason he can't be that is because Tyler Durden is a fucking masculine guy who would fuck women. That's why whenever Mala Singer and Tyler Durden are in the same room, you don't see narrator. Because narrator and Tyler Durden can't be in the same room. Tyler Durden is just an imagination of the narrator. And the narrator is probably a core person who imagines himself to be straight. And that's Tyler Durden.
अरे यार ये ज़्यादा so it's your theory or it's
And I read it on Reddit, bro.
अरे bench
Yeah. It's also to back it up, the writer of Fight Club, the book, Chuck Palahniuk, is a gay person. So it might have some sort of
it's
credibility
that
to
bit
this.
right कि whatever it's happening it's that Bojack bit जहाँ पे Todd बोलता है कि isn't the Hokey Pokey song
What's that?
it's
I
a,
don't
like,
recall it.
Todd says that कि life is just a Hokey Pokey song and all it and we were getting the wrong the Hokey Pokey song and he says his lyrics and then it's a Hokey Pokey song and then you turn around and then Todd says कि that's the point you just turn around Bojack बोलता है कि कोई sense नहीं होता इस बात का like he says कि I don't know you being smart or you're getting too dumb as a type of scene and then Todd says that कि isn't that's the point about art it's more about what you put into it than what you get out of it it's more about what you get out of it than what you put into it so you're getting
And do you agree with that though?
about
Art, what you just said.
about what you yes it's let me think what do you think is it
And what exactly was it? It's more about what you get out of it rather than what you put into it.
yes I guess it is
Yeah,
because
for sure. That might be true because even when we watch films, right?
Yes.
It isn't as much about the director, what he thought while making it, what is the process of making it, how much difficulties he's had, and all of that. It's rather about the person who's watching it and getting something out of it. So for sure. But what do you think is the greater purpose of art as such? Apart from this too.
I don't think there is no purpose of art itself I just think that
And definitely there's art in the world, right? And it would be there for a reason.
again it's different with the medium of art I think
Just come close to the mic, bro.
painting is I see the painting is the epitome of the art more than cinema tells you what you should want what you should crave look at this there is sound there is music there is everything but there is painting which is out there you get what you get out of what want to get out of it and I guess it depends like that's why painting is more like meditation because it reveals you in kind of way that when you that's why have you seen that people देख that I was painting ko. And
But how is it even better than the other thing, right?
I don't know,
That this is this, this is that.
yes, it's better. I don't know, but it's that it's not related to like what do you say? कि time constraint नहीं है, and you just look at it and you get what you want to get. It can be a painting of a horse, but if you when you're looking at it, you kind of it reflects upon whatever is happening in your life and what you could see remembering that. But in a cinema, what it does is that it uses different what do you say? It's just like Zach said about it's a perverts medium of art. It tells you कि देखो ये देखो बुरा फील करो खराब फील करो and then there is like कि जिम जारमोश या फिर कोई भी ऐसा कोई बंदा ऐसा
आपको यार
क्या?
मैं जाता है
तो दरवाजा बंद कर दो
गेट बंद कर Yeah, so
हाँ,
getting back to it,
हाँ, so
मतलब even if art is that, even if painting is that and cinema is not, how does it, like, of course you told that it doesn't make it any better,
no, it doesn't make
but
it better.
my question was, what is the purpose of art?
Or there is no purpose.
How
Like
is there no
that's the thing.
purpose?
Life, they say about art, like art imitates life, and life. There is no purpose about of life. You just give it a meaning. That's the purpose. And same goes with art. There is no purpose. It's what you make out of it, and what that's like. What Todd said, Todd the philosopher said about how what you get out of it, and that's the purpose. And it's different. Like कि तुम किसी को like सलमान खान का मूवी देख के फिर पठान देख के लोग डांस कर रहे हैं, and बहुत लोगों को पठान मजा नहीं आया. जैसे कि आनंद गांधी बात करता है कि बेंचो आर्ट का पर्पस ये है कि उसको एजुकेशनल होना चाहिए, कुछ बेनिफिशियरी होना चाहिए. फिर अनुराग कश्यप थाई धाई कर रहा है, बट दैट इज ऑल्सो एन like what I like just say मेरा भाई को he will not like Anand Gandhi, his like Ship of Theseus, Tumbar, I don't know, like Tumbar maybe, but some people are interested in a Salman Khan movie, and थक हार के आके वे छोड़ आनंद गांधी को सुन रहे, कोई बस हुआ थक हार के they were
But a lot of people could argue that's not art, a Salman Khan film.
it's not art.
Yeah, a lot
But
of people.
then again,
there's
what
this-
is art? If it's
there's
like,
this like not necessarily about art, but there's this book, I don't recall the name of it, but it categorizes like the whole cinema movie film thing as three things, which is like one is cinema, one is films, and one is movies. So movies are basically anything that you watch for entertainment or for whatever reason.
okay,
Films are different from movies. Films are basically about the political ideology of films. Even if you don't tend it to have some sort of a political ideology, there's always some sort of an ideology
in
inbuilt into it.
films.
And films.
Okay, what was the
So-
criteria again? Films?
Films, movies, and cinema.
Okay.
And cinema is the artsy part of films, which is like the way it evolved, right? It's a visual medium, whatever, what you could do with it, the shots you could take, and what it would mean. Every artsy aspect of it, that's cinema. And that's where when who was it? Somebody said, right, Marvel films are not cinema.
Scorsese.
Yeah, Scorsese said that. That's where Scorsese probably meant when he said Marvel movies are not cinema. Marvel movies are films. Marvel movies are movies for sure. It's not cinema by that definition.
I don't know. I can agree with that.
And it's not about agreeing. It's
I don't
it's
know
just
if I can
basically
agree with Martin
categorizing.
Scorsese. Me, Swaraj Kalita, and I can argue with that. But I would go back to what you asked about what is the purpose of art, and I don't see there is any
Yeah,
purpose
that's
of art.
you already said that.
But that's the thing. If there is no purpose and you give it a purpose, you give it a meaning, then I don't see there is no difference between a cinema movie and a film, and like what you get out of it, what you can get out of it. Let's say I'm not sure that my brother will be interested in watching a Leo Carax movie, and he will not be interested. But one day, if you show him a Leo Carax movie, and he might like it, and that's what Ethan Hawke said about poetry, about how he said that you don't care about poetry, but then your mother dies, and then you look at the poetry, and suddenly it's the best thing in the world. So you are getting out of it what you are getting out of it. So the thing cannot be an art. But again, when crisis comes, when whatever things can happen, and then you look at the same thing, it can be art, and you are giving it a meaning, you are giving it a purpose. So that's what I believe. But I still believe that अभी तो मतलब मत पूछ लेना इससे. I think painting is more superior of an art form than other art forms.
And I can't take it anywhere. अगर तूने बोल दिया मतलब मत पूछ लेना.
There is this beautiful poem by that's why I'm not a painter, something like that. Have you read it?
And I haven't, but you can send it to me.
Okay, I will read it to you. It's very beautiful. रुको, जल्दी मिल जाएगा. मैंने एक बंदी को भेजा था रिसेंटली बम्बल में. And she was like, "Itna exaggerate करके बात, oh my god, are you real? Have you seen this?" And I was like, "Man, समझा." But okay, so it's okay. I will just read it to you. It's called "Why I'm Not a Painter."
माइक अपने तरफ ले लियो बस. यहाँ बोला जाता, साइड में नहीं बोला जाता.
कहाँ पे? अच्छा, half course यहाँ साइड में क्यों बोले? Okay, I'm not a painter. I'm a poet. Why? I think I'd rather be a painter, but I'm not. Well, for instance, Mike Goldberg is starting a painting. I drop in. Sit down and have a drink, he says. I drink, we drink. I look up. You have a, I don't know how you spell this. Sardines. Sardines is the name of a fish. I don't know, I'm correct spelling it correctly. I look it up. You have sardines in it. Yes, it needed something there. Oh, I go and days go by and I drop in again. The painting is going on and days go by. I drop in. The painting is finished. Where's sardines? All that's left is letters. It was too much, Mike says. But me, one day I'm thinking of a color orange. I write a line about orange. Pretty soon it's a whole page of the words. Not lines, then another page. There should be so much more, not of orange, of words of how terrible orange is and life. Days goes by. It is not even in pores. It is even in pores. I'm a real poet. My poems is finished and I haven't mentioned the word orange yet. It's 12 poems. I call it Oranges. And one day in a gallery, I see Mike's painting called Sardines.
समझ नहीं आया मेरे को.
So it talks about.
I could have pretended, bro, to be like, oh, really nice, man. That's good.
But that's again
But
what
I didn't get it, bro.
Again, that's how you like what. This is more what you put and what you get out of it. You got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
But then there is like if I have read you, let's say John Alia or Shai Ludhanvi, and then you might not relate to it, and one day a girl breaks up with you, and then you read it, you're like, अरे बहन जो lyrics समझ है, lyrics शाय लुधियानी क्या कहना चाहते हैं, उसने ये कहना नहीं चाहते, वो कहना चाहता है ये. That's what you get out of it.
That's when like Instagram पे वो put up करते हैं ना, जैसे कि पता ही नहीं क्या ही discovery कर ली उनने कि have you noticed the part where they say कागर I like that joke.
This is me about इम्तियाज अली. Like इम्तियाज अली हर सुबह उठता है और वो एक दिखता है जो उसने मीन ही नहीं किया Instagram.
It's like oh that's what I meant.
But कुछ चीजें लेकिन Instagram मतलब कि इम्तियाज ने भी मतलब बोला कि हाँ ये मीन किया था, and I don't think कि उसने मीन किया था. मतलब कि हाँ color orange and color brain and heart. But I love Imtiaz. Okay, Imtiaz is like it's.
Is he your favorite filmmaker though?
Favorite filmmaker depends how you like. If I would say favorite, as in like favorite.
Don't go fucking Jordan Peterson.
No, it depends. Again, it depends. I will explain you how it depends because there are filmmakers I really look up to. I really look at, let's say Leo Carax, let's say Greta Gerwig, but there are some cinematographers which comes and just stays with you, and not because they did something cool, but they are so close to you. And then I remember when I watched Rockstar, I was I guess 8 or something when it did, and then you sent me Rockstar. तुमने मेरे को भेजा था पेन ड्राइव में, and मेरे को खेलने का कुछ सिचुएशन था, बट एक बंदे का बीमार हो गया तो खेला ही नहीं हम लोग कुछ नहीं, and I sat there and watched Rockstar. And I still remember that was my bicycle thief. And what he did, for the first time I experienced वो जो होता है ना कि जब तुम एक मूवी देखते हैं तुम कुर्सी खींच के तुम उठते हो, that moment that is the moment when you see कि अच्छा I saw a movie. And then I went on with my life and I forgot Rockstar. And when I got educated around like I left after college when I was doing my graduation, I watched it again. It was the same feeling. I'd grown. I so many things.
Watch?
Rockstar again.
Okay.
And I still got that feeling again, and I think that's that's the purpose of art. I don't know.
तेरी फिल्म कब आ रही है? July 3rd.
July 3rd. I want to do it.
हम लोग एक महीना probably एक महीना is enough to complete a film, bro.
Yes. I'm just confused with, not confused, but like you have two titles of the movie, and I don't know which one I would choose.
Okay.
So Yeah. So you say which one is better, Romeo and Julian, or your white is mine and my grays are yours?
So what is mine and my grays are yours. And the second one sounds better than
Alright.
Romeo and Julian.
तो वही करेगा.
Okay,
जो
bro. So
तुम्हारा-
it's decided on the pod कि फिल्म का नाम क्या होने वाला है.
बहुत लोग वेट कर रहे हैं.
Yeah. So 3rd of July, let's probably end this.
3rd of July,
Yeah.
yes. I would. It may
3rd
first.
of July को अपन एक podcast करेंगे. चल.
3rd of
3rd
July.
of July नहीं, probably 4th of July.
हमें बर्थडे
And
उस
whatever,
दिन.
let's-
उस दिन स्क्रीनिंग विनिंग होगा.
हाँ, so उस दिन तो probably we'll be busy.
Yes.
But उसके बाद probably we'll talk about.
मेरे को माफ करो, मैं नहीं बनाऊंगा सिनेमा. But no, it would be
Yeah,
exciting.
so उसके बाद we'll do one
Yes.
and talk about how it was.
It was okay.
So done.
Thank you so much.